Hello everybody, welcome to Nicole O's World Podcast. I am your host, Nicole. This is episode 2 of Men in the Fiber Arts. If this is your first time tuning in and watching me, welcome. I'm glad you checked me out. I hope you find this special segment interesting and you like it. Comment below, let me know what you think. If you are a returning viewer watching this, welcome. I am extremely glad to have you back as always. If you're wondering, this is as I said, a special segment I'm doing. I have no personal knitting to show. I'm going to be talking about men in the fiber arts. My next episode will be my regular scheduled podcast. So on with the show. I picked 2 men at random to speak more in depth about. Just a brief recap, last week I just mentioned a couple men that I would be talking about, and each week I'm going to be going into detail about them so that I don't make this video long. So without further ado, I will get started. Oh, I do want to make a side note. I do understand that a lot of men in the fiber arts are not internet sensations. They are regular people, and I'm glad for that. I just want to show everybody some love and make people aware of what's out there. I think you should get the respect and recognition that all of you deserve. So on with it. The first person I chose to speak about is Darren from the Knitting in Circles podcast. Knitting in Circles podcast. He co-hosts it with his wife Amy. Darren has been knitting for 3 years now. He knits a lot of different things. He just recently finished a pair of socks for Rhinebeck. And they're gorgeous. I love the color. Loved him. And he also made a sweater for Rhinebeck, which is known as the Ranger sweater by Jarrett Flood. It is a gorgeous sweater for a male. There's not too many sweaters out there that I've noticed for men. Well, I'm sorry, I gotta take my glasses off. I'm getting glare, but I'm sorry, but I have not come across a lot of patterns for men, and this happens to be one, and it came out gorgeous. It looks gorgeous on him. I hope he makes more. And he's also with his wife doing the barn raising blanket or quilt, where you knit leftover yarn into squares. You sew them together, and you have a blanket. So that's looking pretty good. I can't wait to see when they finish it. I will put the link to their podcast at the end of the show. It is a great show. It is great to see a lot of the things that he makes. I know he's working, I want to say, on another pair of socks, and a friend of his is getting married, and I think he's gonna be knitting, because his friend's getting married, and I think he's wearing a kilt, so he's gonna knit him long socks for the kilt. Anyway, I'm sure they're gonna look good. Yay! The next person that I would like to speak with, well, I would like to speak with him someday. I'd like to speak with all you guys that are in the fiber arts someday. But Mikey Selick from the crochetcrowd.com, he's been knitting, I believe, since he was a kid, or at least in middle school, high school. Oh, I'm sorry about that. He owns and he operates the crochetcrowd.com. He does do crochet challenges. In partner with Red Heart Yarns, which I'm currently taking part in one of them. He also has how-to videos on how to crochet. I actually found him when I was looking to make a pair of baby booties. If any of you have ever looked at the Crochet Today magazine, couple years back, they had what they called their courtside baby booties, which they looked like little baby Converse sneakers. I was having such a hard time with this pattern. I never crocheted baby booties in my life. And I'm like, Nicole, it can't be that hard to make them. So I just went on YouTube, did a little search, and voila! Mikey popped up. I'm like, who's this fella? What's he showing me baby booties for? Did somebody give him some? So I watched a video and he's talking about these cute little baby booties. Well, obviously his pattern that he created was much different versus the one in Crochet Today. And I watched this video and he was talking about them, and then there was another video that was a how-to on how to make these. He showed you step by step, and let me tell you, it was amazing. He made it so easy. I whipped up maybe a pair of baby booties in an hour, 2 hours. I know that sounds long, but that's only because my first time making them, I went step by step with both booties. Watched the video step by step. And now his booties are my go-to booties for baby booties. And as I said, his video, he teaches you, he has videos for the basic crochet, from your chaining all the way up. He also has, as I said, some patterns he designed, like the baby booties and all. He also has, through Red Heart, he will talk you through like his crochet challenges, the patterns. He will show you and talk through it, explaining how to make it step by step. Like, here's what we're gonna do, going all the way through to here's your end product. He also, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my show notes here, my show notes. He's also big in a charity called Crafting for a Cure, where, if I'm right, it's for babies that are born like prematurely, I want to say. I don't remember, but I think it's like it helps raise money for like the babies that are born prematurely, and people send crocheted items for them to give out for the children that are born early. He also shows you sometimes like what he's done to his house, his office, behind the scenes. So I kind of think that's nice. He used to have on live stream, he used to do a live stream sometimes. So that was nice. He did show a video one time where he was spinning. So I don't know if he spins anymore, but I know he used to. So that's interesting to see. And he does have a few knitting videos. Not too many, but a few. Oh, and Darren. I know, I kind of just jumped to it. Getting back to Darren. Not only does he knit, but he also spins. And this month in November, him and his wife Amy, in their group Knitting in Circles, they're doing a knit along, and it's definitely not that. Let me get it up here for you guys. And to participate in their knit along, you have to be a member of their group, and their knit along is called Cafe Macchiato Socks Cow. And they have a pattern. They give you the name. If you click on the link for the Macchiato Cow along, you'll get another link. If you go to the first post, it'll link in there to the pattern of the sock. And it's a pretty sock. I happen to like it myself. Maybe I'll get it. And the pattern is only $2. And it's designed for a man or a woman, so it's great. It's one of those versatile socks. I like versatile socks, because you can just whip them up and not have to worry. But as I said, I'm sorry guys, my allergies are bothering me. That's why I keep yawning, because I took an allergy pill, so I'm like, sorry. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, if you want to, as I said, if you want to participate in their knit along, you have to be part of the group. Check them out. I like listening to them. Mikey, if you want to be, or you want to participate in his current Afghan throw challenge that ends at the 15th of this month, you can crochet it up and submit it to the crochet crowd, and you can enter for a chance to win a gift bag from Red Heart Yarn. I just thought I'd put that out there. Anybody that's interested, yay! So I know this video is kind of short tonight, guys. I tried to cover the main stuff about these two wonderful gentlemen. If there's somebody that I should know about, male in the fiber arts that I should know about, or you'd like to have a little, or you'd like them to have a little recognition, or you are a male viewer listening to this, I'd love to give you recognition. Give you a little shout out. Say, hey, check this guy out, or go to his Flickr or Photo Bucket or Rav page and check him out. Hey, he did some pretty great work, or hey, he has a blog. Check him out. Because not all of us are internet sensations. I know I'm not. But yeah, check them out. I know this video was supposed to be out on Wednesday. I was shooting for Wednesday night, but it was trick or treat here where I live. I know you're like, wait. You're probably thinking, wait, Wednesday was in the 31st. It was the 30th. And yes, that is right. The town where I live, they do trick or treat the last Wednesday before Halloween. I don't know why. I've always gone trick or treat 31st. But here they do it before. So it was fun. It was nice to see the little kids in their costumes coming and going trick or treat or trick or treat. The one thing I didn't like was you had older kids. I'm like, you're 17, you're 18. You don't need to be trick or treating. You should be at a Halloween party or something. But no, it was nice. That's why I didn't do it, because trick or treat didn't get done until 9 o'clock here. And till I got everything put away, got my wig taken off, my hair let down from it, and just being out in the night air, I was like, oh, I'm tired. So I didn't get to do it last night, and yesterday, life just kind of got in the way. I had some appointments and stuff to take care of. So I figured I'd give you a Friday treat, a weekend treat. I hope you enjoy it. I will see you in a little bit for my regular scheduled podcast. Or if you're only tuning in for this, I'll see you next week for episode 3 of Men in the Fiber Arts. So until then, be safe, be kind to others, because a little kindness goes a long way. Bye, guys.